Good evening, everyone. We'll get started. We delayed because we had the Planning Commission meeting last until about an hour ago, and we have to redo the paperwork and the agenda. I welcome you, and I will call the Paulding County Board of Commissioners regular meeting to order on this August the 24th, 2021. And I don't see any elected officials that have arrived, but we're glad to have all of you as special guests this evening. If you have a mobile device, please turn it off. And we'll have the marshal bring forth the sheet to see if anyone wishes to speak tonight. Thanks, sir. And so thankful to have Commissioner Caker, who's going to lead us in an invocation and pledge to the flag. Stand if you're able.
I received this from a coworker this morning, Miss Deidre. She always leaves us little Bible verses, so I'm just going to read that to you. I ask God to remind you that you're getting stronger every day. He knows it, and I know it, and you probably know it too, but it never hurts to be reminded. Have faith in the Lord your God, and you will stand strong. Have faith in his prophets, and you will succeed. And that's 2 Chronicles 20:20. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Sandy. We need to adopt the minutes, so adopt the August 10th, 2021 work session minutes and the August 10th, 2021 board meeting minutes. Do I hear a motion?
I'll make a motion we adopt those minutes.
A motion to adopt by Commissioner Hart. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Stover. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Carries 5-0. We have no announcements. We have no invited guests. Bid awards, none. Reports from committees and departments, none this evening. No one is signed up for participation on agenda items. Take that back. So we have Bernice Lynn Geyer, who is going to speak on one of our planning items, 2021-20-Z. So, Lynn, if you would come forward and take this opportunity to speak what's on your mind.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I just want to take this last chance to help you guys get a clear picture. I'm sorry, my stage fright is horrible, so please excuse me. Very passionate about not just training dogs, but training dogs that do a job. And our dogs have saved lives. Our dogs have taken disabled people and given them a life. And to make that not able to happen is just saddens me. And I think that a lot of people fear the unknown. Whatever type of stipulations and safety measures need to be taken to allow that chance, I would invite that. I mean, these are our dogs. Our dogs take drugs off of the streets. You know, this dog saved his officer's life, his partner's life. I mean, we do live finds. We had an autistic kid not too long ago. It's in one of the letters, stray off. We had another autistic kid that started speaking after working with one of our dogs. Never spoke before, 16 years old. We don't train vicious dogs. We train working dogs. We take as many safety measures as possible. We are not backyard breeders. We are not fly-by-night trainers. We are professionals. And these dogs take an extensive amount of time to train, which is why we want to do it in our own backyard, because we can do so much more with them. And not to mention, it takes grass, it takes trees, which we liked the woods and stuff like that. Life fine. How do you train a dog to find somebody lost in the woods? How do you train a dog to find a dead body in the woods? You have to reenact it as best as possible. Now, we're not going to take a dead body out to the woods, but we have scent on sticks, and you got to reenact it. They wanted 5 acres. We got almost 8. I did all the research I could possibly do before I even purchased this property. We don't want to be a nuisance to our neighbors. We don't want to be a bother, which it really confuses me that anybody's getting smell or noise, being that there's no kennel yet. But we just want to do good work. Do whatever safety measures, stipulations, I think you called it, put whatever stipulations you want on it. Just let us continue our good work. Thank you.
Thank you. Under the consent agenda items, I read them this morning, and there's no requirement to read them again. So I will entertain a motion to accept the consent agenda items.
Make a motion to approve.
A motion to approve by Commissioner Stover. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Dunn. Is there any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Carries 5-0. We have no old business this evening. Under new business, item number 5 is action to adopt resolution 21-23, accepting the donation of the New Hope Memorial Flight 242 monument. I'll make a motion to,
Mr. Chairman, I'm going to recuse on this vote due to my involvement in that project.
understand Commissioner Dunn, whose company did a lot to design and build the monument, so we know what your vote would be. So we have one recusal. Is there any other discussion? Well, I guess I need to get a motion first. I'll make a motion that we adopt this resolution about the monument. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Stover. Is there further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? And we have one abstention, so it carries 5-0 and 1. New business number 6 is.
Just for clarity, 4-0 and 1,
What did I say, 5?
5-0 and 1.
Thank you. Rebecca, did you get that change? 4-0 and 1, my apologies. New business number 6 is action to enter into the development agreement between AMH Development LLC and Paulding County for sharing the cost of a 12-inch water main along a portion of the right-of-way of the Dallas-Ackworth Highway located in Post 4. Do I hear a motion?
Make a motion to approve.
Motion approved by Commissioner Stover. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Caker. Is there any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Carries 5-0. Number 7 is action to approve the purchase of Kubota membranes in the amount of $615,284 for the replacement of existing membranes at the county's wastewater treatment plants. Do I hear a motion?
Motion to approve.
Motion approved by Commissioner Hart. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Caker. Discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Carries 5-0. Finally, number 8 is action to adopt Resolution 21-24, confirming the executive session for the purposes of real estate. Do I hear a motion?
Motion to approve.
Motion approved by Commissioner Dunn. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Stover. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Carries 5-0. That's the conclusion of the regular business. We'll move on to the planning and zoning meeting and their recommendations. Item 2021-12-Z is application by Tom Rhodes, Paulding 3 Land Partners LLC, requesting to rezone 1 acre from R2 suburban residential to B1 general business to operate a medical office or retail space. The property is located in land lot 531, District 2, Section 3. Property address is 238 Bill Cruth Parkway in Post 3. The Planning Commission recommended approval with a vote of 5-0 and 1 with 5 stipulations. Do I hear a motion?
Motion to approve of those 5 stipulations, Chairman.
Motion to approve by Commissioner Hart. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Caker. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
And any opposed? Carries 5-0. 2021-15-Z is application by John C. Pope requesting to rezone 2.69 acres from A1 agricultural to R2 suburban residential to bring the property into zoning compliance and build a single-family home. Property is located in land lot 1158, District 2, Section 3, and located on the south side of Marshall Fuller Road, west of McGuire Road in Post 2. The recommendation by the Planning Commission was approval with a vote of 5-0 and 1 with no stipulations. So I'll entertain a motion.
Motion to approve?
Motion approved by Commissioner Caker. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Stover. Discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
And any opposed? Also carries 5-0. 2021-17-Z, application by Perimeter Construction Group LLC, Moore Ingram, Johnson and Steele LLP, J. Kevin Moore, requesting to rezone and combine 2 parcels approximately 68.28 acres from R2 suburban residential to A1 agricultural to LDQRD low density quality residential development for the development of a maximum of 126 single-family residential units. Property is located in land lots 174 and 175, District 2, Section 3, on the northerly side of Old Griffin Road and the northerly intersection of South Shore Lane and North Shore Crossing, southwesterly of terminus of Briar Patch Path and westerly of terminus of Tobe McGarity Road in Post 1. The Planning Commission recommended approval with a vote of 5-0 and 1 and 12 stipulations. Do I hear a motion?
I make a motion to approve, Chairman, with the 12 stipulations.
Motion to approve by Commissioner Dunn. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Stover. Any discussion on this one? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Carries 5-0. 2021-18-Z is application by Elite Engineering LLC, Jonathan Jones, requesting to rezone 54.37 acres of R2 suburban residential to low-density quality residential development for the development of 133 single-family residential lot subdivision. The property is located in land lot 245, District 2, Section 3, south of 628 Mount Tabor Church Road in Post 1. The Planning Commission recommended approval with a vote of 5-0 and 1, and 10 stipulations. Do I hear a motion?
I make a motion to approve, Chairman, with the 10 stipulations.
Motion to approve by Commissioner Dunn. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Caker. Discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
And any opposed? Carries 5-0. 2021-19-Z is application by Ryan Lawrence requesting to rezone 8.1 acres from R2 suburban residential to B2 highway business for commercial use and obtain a special use permit for a parking storage lot. Property is located in land lot 779, District 2, Section 3. Property address is 2844 Villarica Highway, located in Post 2. Planning Commission recommended approval with a vote of 3, 2, and 1, with 7 stipulations. Do I hear a motion?
Mr. Chairman, I'm going to make a motion to deny. Can I tell my reason? Or should I wait?
We'll get a second and then we'll discuss. So we have a motion to deny, and is there a second?
A second.
Second by Commissioner Stover. And now we'll discuss.
The reason for my denying is because of the road widening. We don't know where the entrances and exits are going to be. I think if you come back in a year, we will know, and then we can go forward from there. But right now, I just don't see moving forward without the information in hand.
Other comments, discussion? Okay, if no one else has anything to add, then we'll vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. And any opposed? Motion carries to deny with a vote of 5-0. (2021-04) SUP. It's an application by Ryan Lawrence requesting a special use permit to construct and operate a secure parking storage lot for trailers, RVs, and boats. Property is located in land lot 779, District 2, Section 3. The property address of 2844 Villarica Highway in Post 2. Do I hear a motion?
Motion to deny?
I have a motion to deny by Commissioner Caker. Is there a second?
A second.
A second by Commissioner Stover. Is there any discussion?
Again, for the same reasons. We don't know where the lanes are going to be, how it's going to affect the businesses on that corridor, and for that reason, that is my decision.
Yeah. And also, as far as, you know, I know there's a big need for outdoor parking by far. I know there is. I mean, more houses, people have slab houses being built more and more, but I feel like there's always a place to put them also. And a commercial corridor such as that, I feel like we're running out of commercial land on our major corridors and filling them up with something that could easily go somewhere else instead of true commercial property up down through there is the reason I feel that parking's not the best use for that piece of property. So as far as a true planning, to me, it's just saving our little bit of commercial land that's not taken up by subdivisions. already, you know.
Well, I can see that. I think it is important. I haven't discussed it with either Commissioner Caker or Commissioner Stover, but where we locate certain types of businesses and where residential is located, it's a very important part of what the Planning Commission and what we as Board of Commissioners do. So I can see your points. Any other comments? Hearing none, we'll vote. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Carries 5-0. Number 2021-20-Z is application by Bernice Lynn Geyer, requesting to zone 7.75 acres from R2 suburban residential to A1 agriculture to lay a 26 by 52 concrete slab for the purpose of operating canine boarding and training services. The property is located in land lots 961 and 962, District 19, Section 2, located at 478 Forkwood Way in Post 3. Do I hear a motion?
Motion to deny, Chairman.
Understand motion to deny?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you have a motion to deny by Commissioner Hart. And is there a second? I'm going to second that motion. And we're open for discussion. Is there any discussion?
Yes, sir. You know, whenever I got involved with this over a week ago, and when I got involved with this, I mean, of course, our staff recommended denial, and then we had the denial recommendation of our board. But outside of that, and I want you to know something, I really do think it takes a lot of guts to get up here and talk. I can appreciate your passion for what you do. I really can. As far as your groundwork, I feel like it would have been a great thing to have gotten the community involved ahead of time. If you had community support and you came up here, it would have been a different story. But whenever I had 15, 20 emails and letters came in, multiple phone calls, and it was nobody that was just, it's not like they were bad-mouthing you, but these are the same people that have lived there since the 60s or 70s. They've never seen the inside of this building, you know. And then all of a sudden, or this room, and all of a sudden they all come up here, you know, unified, you know, and they're in opposition. And this required either a special use permit or a zoning change for it to happen. And therefore, that's what prompted my denial.
And Ms. Geyer, I love dogs. I always had dogs. We've got German Shepherds at my brother-in-law's house. Seen what the German Shepherds do with our sheriff's department. I think everybody on this panel up here is very avid about our public safety, all our forms of first responders. And like Commissioner Hart said, I really like what you're doing. I just think it's very unfortunate that even with 7.45 acres, where you can get the 200 feet of what's it called, buffer or distance away from your boundary lines, and also in a country now that, you know, there's so much disrespect for the blue, so much disrespect for law enforcement. It grieves me that you're not going to be able to train dogs in this location.
But I will say there's not one sitting up here that would not probably help find you a place that is suitable. I said, I'm sure there's not a single person up here that would not help to find you a place that's more suitable to do this type of training and stuff like that. So, you know, in a neighborhood, you know, you gotta protect the neighbors, and when there's 20-something neighbors that's all coming up against it, I can understand how Chuck is feeling. And him coming from public safety, I know it's hard for him to sit up here and do what he's having to do, but we're not against you, we just think that it may be possibility of a better location, is what I'm saying.
Other comments? All right, we'll vote. All those in favor of the recommendation to deny, say aye. Aye. And any opposed? Carries 5-0. 2021-21-Z is application by Chris Cochran requesting to rezone 3.55 acres from B1 General Business and PRD Planned Residential Development to B2 Highway Business, while concurrently seeking a special use permit for the purposes of constructing a self-storage facility. The property is located in land lots 537 and 538, District 3, Section 3. Property is located on the north side of Seven Hills Connector, east of Prescott Drive, and north of Cedar Crest Boulevard in Post 4. Planning Commission recommended approval with a vote of 5-0 and 1, with 6 stipulations. Entertain a motion.
Dave, I must abstain from this vote.
Okay, we have one abstention by Commissioner Stover. Do I hear a motion?
Motion to approve.
Motion approved by Commissioner Hart. Is there a second? Second by Commissioner Caker. Is there any discussion? We'll vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Carries 4. Just want to see if you were paying attention. 0 and 1. 2021-05 SUP, special use permit, is application by Chris Cochran, requesting a special use permit for the purposes of constructing a self-storage facility. The property is located in land lots 537 and 538, District 3, Section 3. Property is located on the north side of Seven Hills Connector, east of Prescott Drive, and north of Cedar Crest Boulevard in Post 4. Recommendation was approval, a vote of 5-0 and 1. Do I hear a motion?
I must abstain from this vote also.
Okay. Motion approved by Commissioner Caker with an abstention by Commissioner Stover. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Dunn. So we have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Carries 5-0 and 1. Man, I'm just dying to say 5, aren't I? 4-0 and 1. Did you get that correction, Rebecca? Thank you. 2021-22-Z is application by CS Realty Group, LLC. Moore, Ingram, Johnson, and Steele, LLP. J. Kevin Moore requesting to rezone 7 parcels from R2 suburban residential to R2 with sewer for the development of an 80-lot detached single-family residential community. Property is located in land lot 293, District 19, Section 2. The property location is west of Poplar Springs Road and the Paulding County, Cobb County line. That's in Post 1. Planning Commission recommended approval with a vote of 5-0 and 1 and 6 stipulations. Do I hear a motion?
Make a motion to approve with the 6 stipulations.
I have a motion by Commissioner Dunn. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Hart. Discussion? Hearing none, let's vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Carries 5-0. 2021-02 LUP is the application by Kathy Anderson requesting a land use permit on 2.81 acres for the use of a 12 by 24 building to operate a salon. The property is located on land lot 557, District 2, Section 3. The property address is 353 McCready Drive, located in Post 1. The recommendation by the Planning Commission was a approval at a vote of 5-0 and 1 with one stipulation. Do I hear a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve, Chairman, with the one stipulation.
We have a motion to approve by Commissioner Dunn. Is there a second?
A second.
Second by Commissioner Stover. Discussion?
Only thing I would say is, and she may know this, but on LUPs, they gotta be renewed every 2 years. So just, if it passes, just don't forget to have it. And I don't know if the county sends a reminder, to tell you the truth, but since this is her first LUP, I just wanna make sure she's aware of that.
Okay, thank you. And we'll vote. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Carries 5-0. How many more of these do we have?
Is it? No.
Two more.
Two more.
And they're all in post one.
Yeah. 2021-03-LUP is application by Jennifer and William Odom requesting a land use permit renewal for a small cabinet repair shop. The property is located in land lot 1033, District 2, Section 3. Property is located northwest of Ship Circle and McClung Road in Post 1. Recommendation by the Planning Commission was approval with a vote of 5-0 and 1 and 4 stipulations. Do I hear a motion?
Make a motion to approve with the 4 stipulations.
Motion approved by Commissioner Dunn. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Caker. Discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
And any opposed? Carries 5-0. And ordinance 21-07 is the last item. It's the adopting zoning ordinance text amendment. The Paulding County Planning Commission and Board of Commissioners to consider a text amendment to the Paulding County zoning ordinances 2003 as amended. The amendment is in regard to Article 8, Section D, R4 multifamily non-fee simple rental residential district, and Section G, which is R7 multifamily fee simple non-rental residential district. The recommendation by the Planning Commission was approval of this text amendment with a vote of 5-0 and 1. And I will gladly make the motion to approve. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Second by Commissioner Stover. Is there any discussion?
Just glad to see us move forward and retiring some of the old zonings that's hasn't really worked that well in the past.
Cleaning house, right?
Clean house.
It's been worked on for quite some time, and we are all glad to see it done.
Okay, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Carries 5-0. That's the conclusion of regular business.
Application 2021-21Z, Chris Cochran. Commissioner Hart made a motion. Was that with the 6 stipulations?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, just wanted to have that for the record. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for that clarification, Rebecca and Commissioner Hart. We have no one who signed up for non-agenda items. We have no executive session, thankfully, this evening. And any of the commissioners have any announcements or final comments?
I'm thankful for all the people who showed up today, man. It was government day.
Been a busy day.
And all I would say as a concluding remark is we're blessed to live in a country where we can disagree, and we do appreciate the public coming in and speaking your mind, your heart, and just for continuing to be good citizens. Anyone else?
Just a reminder of Paulding Meadows. And the weekend after Labor Day, it is going to happen this year. Last year was postponed because of COVID. So just a reminder of not only just for the ones that may want to show up, but for the traffic that will be on 61 the morning of, because that Saturday's traffic usually backs up into Dallas and on out through the post office, by the post office and stuff. So just a reminder that that will be going on this year.
And it'll only take 30 more seconds for me to ask the county administrator if he wants to say anything else about Ride for Wishes. We ought to say something about every meeting, I think. It's a good cause.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. We're excited. The event's going to be pushed into October this year. So if you want to come out and join us, or you want to participate in other way, you can go on our website and get the information. But I appreciate you allowing me to mention that. The staff is really excited to again do this for the community. So thank you.
With that, I'll take a motion to adjourn.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Motion adjourned by Commissioner Stover. Is there a second? Second by Commissioner Dunn. All those in favor say aye. Aye. We stand adjourned.